Got a question for you, bro.
Go on.
After you die, what happens?
After I die?
Yep.
Yeah, what?
What happens?
Why do you ask?
You never know when you might die. It's important.
Sorry? Well, I follow a religion, so I believe in heaven and hell.
If you die today, will you be in heaven or hell?
I believe I'll be in heaven.
If God asked you, why should I let you in heaven? What would you say?
God doesn't admit anyone into heaven through their actions.
You're right. Why would he let you in?
Because he's the most merciful. God only enters people in heaven through his mercy.
Yes. Do you know God created Christians?
Sorry?
Do you know that God created Christians?
God created Christians?
Yes. He's responsible for all millions of them trusting Jesus and going to heaven. Have you heard that before?
So if you believe in Jesus, you go to heaven?
That's what God said. And he created Christians.
I believe that.
That's what God said. He created Christians. So do you believe that?
If you believe in Jesus, you go to heaven.
You know John 3:16?
Sorry?
Do you know John 3:16?
No, recite it to me.
I put it on your screen.
Oh, I know this verse. It's very famous.
You understand it?
Yes. Yes.
What do you think it means?
If you don't accept Jesus, you won't enter heaven.
Does that second half of the verse, does that describe you?
Whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Yes, of course.
So you believe Jesus is God and he died for your sin?
I don't accept him as God.
Okay, well that's the thing that God said. Because he created Christians, millions of them, before the Quran was written.
How do you know your religion is true?
Because
without using biblical scriptures.
It's like me saying to you, how do you know the Quran is true without using the Quran?
Exactly, that's why. Because the thing is, any religion can say they're true. Because every religion preaches they're the correct religion, right? So you can't use your own scripture to prove your religion.
Before we continue, you have a bad echo. Is there a reason for that?
Sorry?
Are you on speakerphone?
It's just my normal thing.
Because every time I talk, there's a big echo.
It's probably my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's not a good phone.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Do you acknowledge this, though? As a Muslim, Allah created Christians, millions of them, for 600 years before the Quran.
Yes.
All these people trusted Christ according to the Bible.
Yes.
You acknowledge that?
Do I acknowledge what again?
That God created millions of Christians that believe in Jesus as God before the Quran.
The original Christians didn't accept Jesus as God.
Before the Quran. For 600 years.
Why were certain Gospels claiming that Jesus wasn't God removed?
The Bible says that Jesus died on the cross and he resurrected.
You can't use your biblical scriptures to prove your religion.
But the Quran says that Jesus did not die on the cross and was not resurrected.
Correct.
So for 600 years, you're saying God lied.
So your logic is that if a religion comes later, it's not true.
My logic is, why did Allah wait 600 years and tell people that Jesus was God, if that's wrong?
But who claimed that God is the one who stated that Jesus is God? Because original Gospels didn't say that Jesus was God, and they were removed.
The Quran does not teach that. The Quran doesn't teach that the Bible was corrupted. Show me in the Quran. Where is the Bible corrupted?
Sorry?
Show me in the Quran